Free your digital mind, do a digital detox is today's topic for our Motivational Monday series. Award-winning author Stacy Hawkins Adams joins us this morning. It is good to see you.
Good to see you as well.
Yes, okay, this topic is one we're starting to hear more and more about. And as one who I will say is pretty addicted to my phone, this can be harder than it sounds.
Absolutely, and I will say I'm preaching to the choir. I am in the ranks of those who wake up in the morning and you reach for your phone to check your socials, or at the end of a long day, you get into bed and you're like, I'm just gonna relax and scroll my favorite app or whichever channel, platform to see what's happening, what's going to make me laugh. So I will say that I'm preaching to the choir that it's very hard because the world we live in, the phone is really like another part of our body these days.
And I will say mine is with good intention, that my to-do list is there, my grocery list is there. All of these things that I need in order to be productive live now on my phone because it's constantly with me. But what happens is you get stuck to it for other reasons as well.
Absolutely. Really, if you've got your notifications turned on, it becomes a distraction. When you want to find out what's happening in the world, you go there first versus somewhere else. So this week we want to challenge ourselves to do a bit of declutter or a bit of detox, which means either 30 minutes or an hour every day this week. Challenge yourself to put your phone in another room, to maybe charge it somewhere else, and just spend some time just being present in your present. And what that could look like, for example, when my children were middle school age and they were just getting their phones, they were not permitted to have their phones at the dinner table. So during that time we were having a meal, we had to have conversation with each other. They could not check their phones. If they heard it pinging in the other room, they had to ignore it. So that's one example. Or at the end of your day, instead of doing that scrolling that we all enjoy, decide you're going to read a chapter in a book or do something meaningful otherwise, maybe journal. So what I've started to do to honor this practice for myself is at the end of every day, I love journal, so I grabbed a new journal and I do my gratitude journal. So rather than reaching for my phone, I write down 3 things that I'm grateful for. It literally could be something as simple as the rainfall on my roof, or maybe something a favorite song I heard. It doesn't have to be something that takes a lot of mind space, but just it's a different way to detox and find yourself present in the world.
Yes, I sat down last night as the storms were happening, and I was about to put on some music just to listen to wind down for my day, and then I said, wait a minute. There's an opportunity. I can listen to what's happening around me. And yeah, there's some thunder and there's some lightning in there, but there's beauty to that. And reminding yourself to take a moment, stop and listen and see what's happening. What I found too is that we often are not just taking the deep breath that we need to take because there's constantly something that we're worried about or something that we're looking to do or need to finish. And so taking that deep breath to notice the environment around you is really important.
Right, and allow yourself to feel bored, because taking that deep breath in the world we live in, even if it's 10 or 15 minutes of nothingness, we feel like I should be doing something. I'm bored. What do I do with myself? And so that's when we tend to go for the phone or check the work email or do something tethered to that phone, that digital piece that we have with us. So that's where you just kind of have the courage to be bored for a minute, to just say, I'm just going to sit with my thoughts. I'm going to listen to the rain. Maybe I'll put on some music, but not necessarily from my phone. Again, everything is so tethered to the phone. How do you find other ways to be present? Maybe it's picking up a book. We are in a literacy crisis with adults as well as young people. And even experts are saying now, don't stop reading to children as they're in elementary school. Read a book with your middle schooler. So maybe it is enjoying a book together. Maybe we go back to the old-fashioned days of doing puzzles together, or maybe just pulling out a board game. So what are those things we can do to just during that period of time, either really just sit and be still, or if we really want to do something, find something to do that doesn't require us to be tied to the electronics.
This reminds me, we just went on a family trip, and on the way home, of course, the kids want to listen to their tablets. I found some glow sticks in the closet and gave them the glow sticks, and I'm telling you, they went to town having fun. And so you've reminded us before, find elements of play in your day, and wherever you can. Sometimes you got to plan for those things or have them at the ready, your book, your journal, outside of your phone, so you can truly put it down and still feel like you're taking advantage of that moment. All great reminders. Thank you. We look forward always when Stacy comes in to join us, and she offers a weekly motivational Monday email, a weekly motivational email, not just on Mondays, but it does come out on Monday. So if you're interested in subscribing, you can visit stacyhawkinsadams.com.